Now walk to the end of this old railroad bridge. You'll see one of the few remaining clues that a disaster occurred here.
Yeah, I don't believe in ghosts, but I do think that it struck me as really sort of ghoulish in a way when I first read that a mill was sort of resurrected on the self-same spot. You know, sort of salvaging some of the bricks and the wood and everything and building a building again with to me, damaged stuff, right? I mean, workers died in the wreckage and you're sifting through it to salvage material to rebuild a building. That's, in a way, a testimony to the time and the way people thought about working people.
You would think that after this, building codes would change, labor laws might change, and full investigations would go on. Well, they did, but then they kind of stopped. So in the meantime, life in Lawrence stayed the same. Young people, even underage, were allowed to work in the mill in conditions which were deplorable.
If you turn around with your back to the Pemberton, you see the Golden Eagle of City Hall. It was here after the calamity that Mayor Saunders set up a temporary hospital and morgue. They called it the Dead Room.
Everywhere was blood, bruises, and broken limbs. Nearly every one of the wounds blackened with the dirt and smoke. The faces of many were so disfigured that humanity demanded they should not be exposed. It was a sight not easily forgotten. Although some years later, I had some experience upon the Civil War battlefields, I never saw anything there to equal this.
Many people volunteered to come down to give up their own time, not only those of the relatives of the people, but the city at large. A call went out nationwide for monies to come in, which was overwhelming, which within 2 weeks they raised close to $70,000. So much money was coming in that the mayor of the city at the time said to stop. So it really, for the first time in the city's short history, brought different classes of people together, the lowest level of workers up to the overseers, to the investors, to the city officials. They all came together at this occasion to take care of these poor victims.
The Pemberton collapse shook the entire city and affected more than just the people who were working there at the time. One of the last remaining boarding houses where workers from other mills were living is just down the canal. Go to the Heritage State Park and you'll hear what the people there must have endured.